Christmas.
And happy holidays to anyone who doesn't celebrate that.
Yeah.
And if you don't celebrate anything, I hope you're just good. Hope you've got a pulse and things
Have
are
a
tracking.
day. Have a day.
Yeah, I stuffed up last night at a gig. I wish someone a Merry Christmas who was Jewish. But I didn't know they were Jewish, to be fair.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even wish them a Merry Christmas. I just said, I was opening for an American comic, Steve Hofstetter, very funny, great gig. And I was like, oh, you're in Australia for Christmas? I was like, are you celebrating Christmas in Australia? And he's like, no. And I was like, oh, you're going back? And he goes, no, I'm Jewish. And I was like, okay, so you will be here, just not celebrating.
Yeah, not
So,
celebrating
yeah.
Christmas. Yeah.
Well,
That
when's
makes more
Hanukkah?
sense. I don't know.
Okay.
I've never had like a Jewish friend. So guys, if you're Jewish out there and you're looking for a friend,
Meg's in the market for a Jewish friend.
I'm in the market for a Jewish friend.
Anyway, guys, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
This
everyone.
is our second last episode of the year.
Yep.
And we're going to be completely transparent. We are clocked the fuck off.
Dude, I'm in Sydney already. I have to be on a plane in like less than 2 hours.
This is the buzzer beater of podcasts. Like, we're in overtime right now. We've left this to the last thing we had to do before Christmas.
Yeah, and I wanted it to be good. We didn't want to do one that was rushed and that was like just like a shitty thrown out episode. I was like, it's Christmas. It is the best time of the year. Let's end this year on a high note.
I'm glad you're being positive.
Yeah.
I'm going to be, you be like, instead of good cop, bad cop,
Okay.
we do
Fun Christmas,
Optimus
shit
cop
Christmas. Optimus cop.
versus realistic cop.
Realistic?
Guys, Meg said this is going to be a great episode. I'm going to be a realistic cop. I cannot promise quality. You know what's sad?
It's going to be there.
Before this podcast, I related to the battery. I turned on the camera and it said battery exhausted. And I was like, aren't we all, brother? It's
God.
December 23rd.
If
Don't
you-
quit on me now. So I'll be honest, I don't know what's going to die first in this episode. Take your bets now. Me or the cameras.
Your theme song is just low, 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 low,
Yeah,
low.
I
low.
got that pessimistic jeans.
Yeah.
And fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit.
Dude, I am a Grinch every year, but
You
this
are.
year I feel like I'm extra Grinchy.
Why though? Because you're gonna have such a good Christmas. You're not coming to mine. You got one
That's
Christmas.
that's not a good thing.
Yeah, 'cause, like,
I would love to hang out with you on Christmas.
No, because you'd much rather prefer to stay home and play Fortnite with some other 8-year-old kids who also got Switches for their Christmas.
Meg bought me V-Bucks.
I
for
did
Christmas.
get in V-Bucks.
And the Ninja Turtle skins just dropped, so great time. Right
Literally the only reason why I got it. So originally I only had running clothes, and then we had our work Christmas party, which we'll get into later, but at the work Christmas party, I overheard the guys going, have you guys got the new Ninja Turtle skin yet? And they're
Yeah.
like, no, I haven't got it yet, but I'm so excited. It's going to be so sick. And then in my
And you're
head,
just
I'm
like,
like,
that guy's 28, that guy's 29. He has a long-term girlfriend, actually.
yeah. And I was like, Luke's going to love this.
Yeah.
He is also going to want to get that Ninja Turtle skin. So
All my other
you're
friends have been
welcome.
playing as the Donatello and Michelangelo skins, and I have not. So it's going to be good to feel included next time we squad up. And the dream is to get a full squad of the Ninja Turtles, because you'd have 4 people in a squad.
Yeah.
And it means you can all be an individual Ninja Turtle. So that's really
That's
exciting.
that's cool.
Yeah.
What one are you going to be?
I like the nerdy one. I like the purple one.
Okay.
Is that I
Okay.
don't really know them very well.
Yeah, I mean,
I wasn't
I'm not-
that into it growing up, but I really like that new movie.
Yeah, the Ninja Turtle movie
It
was
was
awesome. Dude, my Christmas presents to you was such a white mum gift. I got you paw running clothes so that you can exercise and get your little heart rate up. Yeah.
And socks.
And I got you socks. They were beer socks though.
Because
you like beer.
I opened the gift and they're just socks with little like steins on them, like beer steins all over them. And I just go, did you get this because I like beer? And Meg's like, yeah. I know you too well.
And then I got you V-Bucks as well.
Yeah.
It's-
And I was like, she is literally the best girlfriend ever. She'll be beer socks and V-Bucks. Every 8-year-old's dream.
We're doing the best Christmas ever.
Yeah. But no, the reason why I'm just being Grinchin, it's not necessarily Christmas. It's just, you know what? Christmas always comes at a bad time of year. I feel like we should just do Christmas like let's just do like March 12th.
Yeah.
I'm always more free around that time. We shouldn't wrap up the work year at the same time as Christmas.
No, I like it. I like ending the year with some festivity fun, you know?
I've been to 4 shopping centres in the last 5 days.
Yeah, and they were hectic as well. We went to
Chadstone, Doncaster. I went to Eastland and Greensboro.
It's like the most hectic places that you can go for over Christmas. It's so crazy.
Getting a park was...
Oh, you're wearing your Sleigh Bells shirt. Let's go.
That is exciting.
Oh my God. Can you please tell the story?
No, I was just laughing out loud by myself like a crazy person in Kmart because Meg sends me off on little missions because Meg is a good Christmas shopper.
Yeah.
And
I need my space as well when I shop.
She sends me off on solo missions. She's like, "Don't you need to buy a little Christmas shirt for the podcast? Yeah, you go do that, and
you go get your Lynx pack, okay?
Yeah.
You go get the boys some Christmas presents.
Yeah.
I'll give you your Monopoly money. You have your own money to buy it."
And I was walking through Kmart.
Yeah.
And I was looking for Again, I'm trying to get in the festive spirit. You can't knock me for trying.
No knocking.
So, and I'm looking at the Christmas range, and granted, this is a few days ago, so I've left it pretty late, and I spy a t-shirt that I'm like, that literally rocks. It's a Santa playing guitar, sleigh bells, but spelt slay like Slay because he's slaying up there.
So sick,
in the
dude.
Slayer font, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And I just thought that is like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Love that. $10.
Yeah.
Made in Santa's sweatshop. I got a cop immediately.
Absolutely.
Right? And I've literally paid more for skins in Fortnite than I have for this IRL skin.
It is pretty sick.
And then I start looking for my size. And this is when it hits me that I'm not the demographic for this t-shirt. The smallest size it came in, 2XL. It only was stocked in 2XL to 5XL. And I went, of course, this is not for me. This is for uncles.
It's just for Christmas uncles.
And I laughed out loud.
Sweaty, bearded Christmas uncles for sure.
I was just standing there and I was just like going, ha, ha. Like that in the store just by myself, and the lady next to me looked at me like what? And I was like, why did I think this shirt would be in my size? And she looked at the shirt and then went, yeah.
But you know what, I've come to a different conclusion now that you're wearing it. That shirt shouldn't be worn in the right size.
No, it should be swimming on you.
It has to be swimming on you. It looks if that was in a large, I'd be like, that's a little cringe.
I was just surprised they weren't
weird.
selling it with the linen because it's a fucking bed sheet.
Yeah, but it looks good on that, as that size.
Yeah. I feel like I know how how those little basic gifts, like you mentioned, Lynx Africa gift packs and socks and stuff. They come with so much shame attached to them as the giver these days.
I don't understand why though, because it's a good gift.
Sure, but I watched a lady walk up and she's clearly shopping for a niece or grandkids or something like that. She was an older lady.
Yeah.
And she looked around to see if anyone was watching. I was, but she didn't see me. And she quickly grabs 2 Lynx Africa gift packs and then a Rick and Morty mug and cap pack and shoves it in the bottom of her bag. She wasn't stealing. She was just so ashamed to be scooping them off the shelf, clearly for a present for someone younger than her. And and she scurried away. And I just thought, I think we need to start, we need to start celebrating that more. I don't think you should feel ashamed buying a Rick and Morty mug from Kmart.
Not celebrating it, encouraging it.
I wouldn't go that far.
I don't think it's a bad gift. They're gonna use it. Everyone goes, oh, ha 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 ha, like a Lynx Africa gift set. You're 100% going to use that in the shower.
What about if I bought you the AC/DC mug and sweatband combo pack?
Did you get it for me?
Well, no, but
then
what
why
about
are you getting my hopes up like this?
Okay.
Okay, you can't just say something like that and then not get it for me, because now I'm just disappointed.
I like that, again, it's assumed that you're getting it for someone sweaty.
Yeah.
The people have put together the gift pack. It was a mug and just a sweatband.
That they're going to get sweaty drinking that tea.
Yeah.
This is a person who,
it's implied that for the person to use the mug, they'll have to be dabbing just liters of sweat off their forehead and wrists. while consuming the other product.
It's pretty funny. It's very funny.
It's actually, I think that every bit of like dad rock band merch should come with a sweatband
100%.
and deodorant.
I think, yeah, like body wash.
Like this shirt should have also come with a sweatband.
Absolutely. It would have been perfect,
Yeah.
dude. What a great gift for a sweaty uncle. We did have our... Oh, the wheel.
We need to spin the wheel.
We'll spin the wheel.
People are like,
Then we'll talk about the Christmas party.
it's already Saturday. And sorry for the late podcast, by the way.
Yes.
But we're doing our best here.
No, we just didn't want to give you a shit podcast, and because it's Christmas. It's Christmas. Exciting. Yay. Luke, what are you hoping for? Wind down, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But
Fortnite, chips in bed.
just give me like a week of my own thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on that note, we will be doing a podcast next week. But
Yay.
then we're going to be, I know, yay, can't wait. We will do one because it's new.
I think I just need a nap.
It's New Year's. We have to.
Yeah, I know. That's
So
a nervous
exciting.
spin.
It is a nervous spin. I'm very, very nervous for that one. But yeah, and then we're going to give it maybe a week or two break.
Well, we don't know. We'll tell you guys more about our plans for
Yeah,
the pod in
next week.
2024 next week.
Yeah, next
But
week.
right now, let's just celebrate
Let's
the
just
holidays.
have fun. Let's celebrate. I'm looking for a turn up.
Spin
all right.
that wheel.
I'm going to get plastered with my family. All right.
Alrighty.
Good old Aussie Christmas fun. Oh, this is a big
Oh, it's a
spin.
massive
It's going
spin.
so long. Oh.
Oh,
Yay! It's a turn up weekend. It's a turn up. Woo! Dun, 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 dun. Christmas time. It is gonna be so much fun because we got the turn up weekend. Yeah. Woohoo. Trying to get into it so hard.
Yeah.
I love Christmas. We had our Christmas party and it didn't get anywhere near as hectic as I thought it would get.
No drama.
No drama.
Everyone was well behaved.
We were really well behaved. I was close at the beginning. I got up, did obviously like my makeup and stuff, and I had a coffee, but then I forgot to eat. And by the time I like had finished, we had to like leave. The bus was there. And so I forgot to eat. And then I got to the first place, which was a gin distillery. And I realized as I was drinking, I was like, fuck, nothing's lined my stomach. No carbs, no sugar, nothing. Nothing's in there.
You see, I had a breakfast of champions, a bowl of rife bubble.
Rife
A
bubble?
bowl of wife bubbles.
I really had some wife bubbles.
And a bowl of rice bubbles and a banana.
See, that's still okay. That's still good. You've still lined your stomach with something.
It is insane, though, that it's it's not till I say these things out loud that I'm like, off camera, I exist on the same plane of existence as a 7-year-old.
Yes. And then we went and did a wine tasting directly after. Still no food, by the way.
I've never seen a wine tasting wasted on more people in my life. Like, just a bunch of people. She's like, and this one's our Pinot blah, blah, blah. She's just say, you know, when they just say shit.
Yeah.
They're just, it's scented with a hint of who gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
at one point I was like, just text it to me. Like, I don't care. Like,
Literally.
I've never been to a winery.
Me neither. Oh, I have, but I haven't done wine tasting before at a winery. I was too young. My parents used to take me all the time.
Yeah.
And then obviously they did the wine tastings. And I just stood there as they spat into a sink.
Oh, is that the one where you swish it around and don't drink it?
Yeah.
That's quite literally the worst thing you could do at it. Like, the only good part is getting to drink the wine.
Absolutely. Yeah. And
But-
I was close though. I was close to, tipping over that edge because I had nothing on my stomach. As soon as I got some food in me, I was like, game time.
I'll be honest.
They
I
were
had
really
like
nice.
one or two of them. And I was like, I've literally had goon that's better than this. That was like a $70 bottle.
Yeah, there were a couple there that I was like, this sucks.
Yeah.
This is not good.
It's like when you walk into, like, if you ever walk past like the Gucci store and you just see some bullshit shoes with like a tiger on it, and you're like, who
What?
in their right mind
Would
wear that in public?
Yeah, and it's just like they did a couple of the wines. They did too much with it. I'm like, okay, give me something simple, that my taste buds don't have to fight over.
I was just angry because it wasn't Carlton Draft. I was just like, this doesn't taste anything like 4X. Ew.
It was very adult though. I felt like an adult for the first time. I was like, I feel like I shouldn't be here in this room. This is too good for
I'll
me.
be honest, looking around and like, because we employ like 10 people now.
Yeah.
And then like their partner stuff there. I'm looking around, I'm like, oh God. Because usually when you're at a Christmas party, like it's paid for.
Yes.
And then I had the thought around, I was like, who's paying for this? And I was like, me. Shit. Like as that thought did occur to me at one point. Because I was looking, I was like, this is quite nice. God, they're
doing well.
Yeah, I was like, they've had a good year.
This
They've really
company's doing well.
have outdone themselves. And I was like, that's going to take there.
That's my bank account. Oh, yeah, right. No, I enjoyed it, but like...
I was just saying, it was lovely seeing others have fun.
Yeah.
I was also having fun.
I was having fun, but I'm like very much like a laser tag and party pie gal. I'm like, get me into strike bowling, stat, and arcade.
Yeah. And
I am a child.
That's why I'll love you till the end of time.
Yeah.
Not the second part.
No, not that.
I was going to say that before you said you're a child.
Clip it. Someone clip it.
I was talking about the party part thing.
Okay.
It's not much better.
But now I have to live vicariously.
Go on, try again.
Vicariously?
Good.
I actually used to say vicariously.
You living bi-curiously was when you kissed a few girls at a high school
Yes,
party.
it is. That is the definition, Luke. That smack bang on there.
Yeah.
And I did not get it right in the slightest. Anyway, I was living vicariously through people. Someone shimmied so hard in front of their workplace managers, everything, that their spaghetti straps snapped, tits came out, and they flashed. So brutal.
That's a rough one. I've never done... Oh, that's not true. Never mind.
You've never shimmied so hard that your tits have fallen
Oh,
out?
no, that happens on the reg. But like, I've never done anything that embarrassing at a Christmas party. And then I realized that I did. But I did something on the other end of embarrassing. Like, it was earnestly... And I've told this story before. But it was earnestly cringe. And it makes me feel uncomfortable. Other people think it's sweet. I think it's the worst thing that's ever happened to me because I showed emotion, and hopefully I'll never do that again.
What was it?
When we used to work in radio, those Christmas parties were wild because again, quite a corporate thing.
They got some cash
with
to
some
throw around.
Yeah. Well, they used to. And,
yes. Not so much anymore, but that's okay.
I don't work there, so. But anyway, I had a lot to drink, and I've told the story. So Lewis and I used to be in radio. And he went back to the radio station. I'm fairly confident to read.
Okay.
Because that's not really his vibe.
And that's what you do at a Christmas party. You read during it.
Yeah. And we had this like
That's
stolen office at the radio station. Like in the sense that no one ever gave us an office, but we saw a spare room on our first day. Yeah. We sat in there. Then we started to fill it with our shit.
You claimed it a room.
Everyone just kind of thought like in the company, like they must have been given an office. So no one fucked with it. And then like 6 months later, someone was like cottoned on like, this isn't your room. And we had to move all our shit. But anyway, this is the period where we had an office. And yeah, Lewis like texted me at the party. He's like, "Oh, you should come back right now." And I was like, "Why? Like, why would I leave this party? It's cranking."
Yeah.
And he's like, "You should. I think you should." And I was like, "All right." So I came back. I was like, "This must be important." And what we got to know is, I for a lot of my childhood and teenage years, and one of the reasons why I started getting into like comedy and all that stuff and really enjoying that was because of Hamish and Andy, which are like for the international people, a really popular Australian comedy duo, like household names here. They were the two biggest things, TV, radio. Yeah. And we overlapped in our last year of radio when they were finishing up for a few months. So they were on air. They were super good to us. We used to go and watch them record. And they were like, used to give us advice. And long story. Yeah, but anyway, they were very lovely to us. And which is so cool, like meeting your idols and then also getting to work with them.
Yeah, for sure.
And then they were finishing up and Hamish had written a letter. Like a handwritten letter and put it on our desk.
I still got that letter.
Very sweet things he wrote in the letter about us and good luck and, He was like, radio's yours now. Good luck with it. Keep it safe or whatever.
Oh, that's so wholesome.
So lovely. We did quit 18 months later, but it's just so lovely. And the thought was great.
The thought was what counted.
And I'm hammered. Yeah. Right? And I see this runner.
Oh, you got emotional.
I just start losing it.
God, mine is so much worse than yours.
I like full cry.
Oh.
In happiness. as I've said, I hope that never happens again.
Yeah.
You know, where a tear gets out of my soul. I hope to
You
bottle
hope
it all
to
up.
never cry ever again.
I just hope I bottle everything up, and then on my deathbed I just shed one, and I just go, fucking good stuff, Lukey.
Good.
You know, push
Good.
it down like a fucking man.
Good.
Right?
Yeah.
No, that's a joke, by the way, guys.
Yes. Yeah.
Show your emotions.
Show your emotions, boys.
The reason
okay?
why this one was
Never
so
lock it in.
horrific is, look, it was a little bit embarrassing because Lewis saw me cry and whatever, and he thought it was, you know.
Funny.
What was most embarrassing is a couple of years later, Andy came on our
Oh,
podcast,
I remember this episode.
and
Oh.
Lewis thought it'd be hilarious. And to his credit, he was correct.
Oh.
Where he brought up this story and said, "Did you know that Luke received this letter?" And he cried, and I had to sit there, and I'm just sinking into my seat, just slowly, and it was one of those things where Andy was like, "Oh, that's very sweet," but I also felt like he was like, "That's a bit weird."
Grow up, you little
Yeah.
bitch. Grow a ball sack. Come on, man. It's a handwritten letter.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was done in pencil as well.
Yeah. So this time,
So, you know.
but
I do still have that letter. Why did we start with that?
No, but that's just so much
That's
worse in a sense of it's not. You're right. It could be more oh my God, embarrassing. I have to move companies, but that's something that it will just you know what I mean? People never let that go who were there.
No.
Remember the time when you cried?
Why did you say that one though before mine? Because mine
Sure.
is so sad and not heartwarming at all.
Oh,
no
perfect.
heartfelt.
Oh, good, because I don't want to talk about mine anymore.
The first year that I was working at a bar, had our, big Christmas party at the end, and I had only been there for a couple months, so I hadn't really had time to test the taps. And as a server, you're supposed to drink the taps so you know what they all taste like, so you can give your opinion and stuff to the customers. And they thought that it was the perfect time for me to try all of the taps. Now, I could have done testers, right? Little tester boards. I did not. I did a schooner, every single beer tap. I got so fucking plastered. Everyone
I'll be honest,
did though.
That just sounds like my dream Tuesday.
The owner slept on the stage that night.
Sure.
Literally did not come home. Wife had to go pick him up literally because he was sleeping on the stage.
Okay.
Someone slept on a table. They don't even know how they got on the table. They just slept on one of the tables.
Probably with their hands and legs and arms.
And I don't know how I managed to get home, but I
Probably with a car.
Probably with a car. I don't remember it though. And
Hopefully you weren't driving.
I was definitely not driving.
Exactly. Give me the keys.
I'm fine. Give me the keys. I crawled up the stairs and I was so drunk that I couldn't figure out how to get the key into the door. So I just gave up and then I slept on my deck with my dog.
I've done that before.
And
I didn't have a dog though. I was by myself. Way sad.
That's so much sadder.
No, my one, it's not even I couldn't get the key in the door. I didn't have keys. Couldn't even open the back gate.
What? So you just were like, I'm going to,
I've
me
told
now.
this story. I was very young. It was, and I woke up near hypothermia.
Oh, same actually.
Yeah.
I was so cold. And then my brother woke me up at 4 a.m, let me in like a dog. I was like, oh, thank you. And then went upstairs and so during the night, I had a hallucination that I went to the toilet and threw up. Then in the morning, I had actually just thrown up all over my bed.
Waking up in a doona of your own munt, it must be quite
so it was
soul sucking.
Yeah. It was my mum came in the morning, opened the door, took one look at me and just closed the door.
Yeah.
And I was like, fair. I would also not want to have me as a daughter right now. It was so bad. It was so disgusting. Yeah.
There's just something about the office, the Christmas party, that has so much potential to be a joyous occasion, but has so much potential to bring shame upon your family.
Yeah. And there's a lot of shame. By the way, if you guys had a crazy Christmas party story, please send it in because I would love to look at them.
Keep it light. All right.
No.
I don't. No. I just.
No sex.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't want this to turn into like your workplace's HR department next week.
Yeah.
You know, this has got to be something funny. Someone got their nutsack out on the pool table type thing.
Yes, you know.
No, I'm not saying you should do it. I'm just
Don't
saying
do it.
I've seen it done and it crushes.
Yes.
It crushes. Every time because you're like, oh, that's not the 8 ball.
That's not.
That's your ball.
No.
Put it away.
But-
We've got 3 white balls on the table now, do we?
Let's go.
That's always a classic.
Yeah. Yes, but today's
I'd-
a little bit.
A little
have
bit
you
of beef before we wrap up.
Oh, okay. I'll
How
go
come
with
I got
beef
the dunce Christmas hat? You got the Santa hat.
because I look better.
All right. Never mind. I agree. Fuck. Just got owned, dude.
Done. Case closed.
Yeah.
Boo. Next.
Yeah, because Meg's kind of rocking like the cool Santa hat, and I've got a little one with like fake elf ears.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Nerd. Fucking nerd. Look at you, little Santa's helper. Well, guys, I hope that you have an amazing Christmas or holiday.
Holiday, whatever. I
Whatever
hope you
you
have an
celebrate.
amazing week.
Yeah.
Full of festive cheer and maybe some smiles.
I'm really sorry. I do have to just tell you, you do have a long string of green on your cheek.
Has that been there the whole episode?
Yes.
Why?
Yes, it has.
Why would you?
Well, every time that I was going to bring it up, you were talking and I didn't want to be rude. So I just waited until the end of the podcast to tell you that you had a giant string on your face. I'm so sorry. Okay. Done.
Wow.
I promise.
It's the season of giving. It's the season of not giving a fuck about your boyfriend's feelings, apparently.
I'm sorry. It's okay. It's only a little one.
Yeah.
But we hope you have a great weekend. We're really sorry that this is out late once again. But thank you for being here.
And we'll do a big wrap up of the year that has been next week.
Yes.
And then we'll probably have some time off the pod.
Yes.
Whether that's 1 or 2 weeks, we'll see. We have a bit of a plan. We're excited for what we're going to do going forward.
Yeah.
And we hope you are too. We're gonna switch it up a little bit in 2024. That's all we're saying.
But we'll tell you next week. Alrighty. Merry Christmas, everybody.
And a happy New Year.
Okay,
something for Christmas.
And the
something have a beer.
Yeah. Woo, whatever he said. All right. Love you guys. I got to go on a plane now to Sydney.
I'm going to go listen to Michael Bublé and Mariah Carey.
Bye.